everyone.
What's up guys, Unofficial MCU here. Hope you're all doing well, and in this video we are going to be discussing all of the upcoming MCU TV Disney Plus shows releasing in the new year here of 2024. Of course, we're going to go ahead and hop right onto it because there's a lot to look forward to. 2024's MCU movies are not the only series that have seen some shakeups as a result of release alterations, by which I have a whole nother video here already on the channel discussing all of the new Marvel movies releasing in the new year here of 2024, not just with the MCU, like specifically Marvel Studios and Deadpool 3, because there's a few other ones that Sony and a part of the Sonyverse are also going to be putting out there. You guys can check that video out here on the channel now. As the upcoming MCU TV shows, though, however, releasing in 2024 have also changed as a result of some of the circumstances, with Daredevil Born Again also being removed from a 2024 release date to an indefinite one due to delays in its production as a result of both strikes that had really shaken up Hollywood this last year of 2023. It definitely feels that there's been a mix around of much of the MCU Disney Plus projects, especially. Like, those are just the ones I honestly can't keep track of, so that's exactly what this video here is for. On top of that, Marvel had announced in December of last year, 2023, that a new animated series set within the Black Panther's Wakanda, titled Eyes of Wakanda, would be joining the 2024 slate. Additionally, Spider-Man Freshman Year was now retitled to Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, so pretty much same thing, but it is also said to be like taking place outside of the MCU and like non-canon to the MCU essentially, and has also been reconfirmed for 2024, like it's still going to be releasing this year. Currently, 6 MCU specific shows are set to appear in 2024, though specific release dates are currently unknown, scattered around, and almost all of them, and may also see alterations. Even they are formally announced, they might get shuffled around anyway. Much of that was the case with the Marvel movie roster there as well. So into those regards, all of the Marvel MCU shows, these are also all going to be releasing on Disney Plus, starting off in just about a week away from it on January 9th. Now, instead of a January 10th release, is going to be Echo. It's going to have 5 episodes. It's rated R, so make sure you switch around your Hulu and Disney Plus profile settings to the mature ratings so you can actually watch it. It's going to be the first MCU entry to be rated R, actually, and also with Deadpool 3 releasing as a movie a little bit later over the summer on July 26th, going to be the first MCU movie rated R. Echo looks to be the first MCU project as a whole and show to be rated R, a part of the MCU. Again, all 5 of its episodes are dropping all at once on January 9th, around 6 p.m. Central Time Zone here in the United States. Next up on our slate is apparently X-Men 97, which is a reboot of the animated show from, well, the early 2000s. Now, X-Men 97 and actually the following of all of these other MCU shows aren't said to actually have like any specific release dates. It's just kind of like, it's like TBD, or it might have some type of a release window for the time being. X-Men 97 is said to be dropping sometime in early 2024. It has the potential to release sometime in January or February, but I would really hope that Marvel would want to spread out some of their projects a little bit more, maybe looking for a February or even a March release of 2024. Agatha Coven of Chaos looks to be a live action show and a sequel of the WandaVision 2021 show, releasing in fall of 2024, so in the later part of 2024 there as well. It's currently undergoing its production and filming, and I've talked about it a little bit here on the channel. The show itself actually has undergone a couple of renames, like they've shifted around its title a couple of times. There's been a few theories into the regards of like what they're exactly doing with that, because they've done it more than 3 times, and now some of the cast and crew members have come out and said like maybe they're doing that on purpose actually. Anyway, that's something to discuss a little bit later down the road. Now, the rest of these Marvel shows are actually all going to be animated, and that isn't to say that they're going to be any lesser, because obviously that isn't the case. Taking a look back at the animated What If show on Disney Plus is a very excellent, successful show, so seeing Marvel take a direction into more animated shows, I think is a step in the right direction. I'm not saying that like live action projects should only be kept for movies, but it feels that's where they kind of perform the best. Next up on the slate is the Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man show that is renamed from the Spider-Man Freshman Year. It's also said that this project is set without like canon, or like set like not within the MCU essentially. There's another project also set with on the slate releasing in 2024 that is also set to fall under that there as well. Now, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man simply falls under that TBD of 2024. Like, we don't have any anticipation or like any knowledge of exactly when this project actually looks to release. Next up on our slate is another animated show, Eyes of Wakanda. As I had mentioned earlier on at the beginning of this video, it was just announced in December of 2023, last year, about a month ago, and it's already underway. Like, it looks to release this year in 2024, which has honestly come as a bit of a surprise. I also think that's the other reason to as of why Marvel Studios looks to release more animated shows for their Disney Plus streamer and save much of the live action projects for as theatrical debuts and for movies. It's because the overall process of, well, animation, I think, kind of goes hand in hand with it. It just comes a bit easier to do, I think, at the end of the day. Although I'm not an animator by any means, I have no idea how difficult it can be to animate. But seeing that this show was just revealed and it looks to already be releasing this year, I think is really quite incredible, and I think it says something about it as well. Like, it almost as if Marvel Studios looks to fast track it, because there's a lot of other shows, projects that Marvel Studios also has to look forward to and work on. So seeing that they went ahead, announced this show, and it's already underway in its production, like they're essentially fast tracking it for a release in 2024, I definitely think says something about it. Next up is Marvel Zombies, obviously also set with outside of the MCU. Marvel Zombies comes as another R-rated animated show, actually, and looks to be the first R-rated animated show specifically. There's Echo as a live-action R-rated show, Deadpool 3, and obviously as an R-rated movie. It really seems that Marvel's giving us quite a surprise with all of the R-rated projects coming out in 2024. An animated show that's R-rated, a movie that's R-rated, and a live-action show that's R-rated. Marvel Zombies looks to be a spin-off, essentially, of the episode from What If Season 1, of where there was, like, Marvel Zombies, essentially. Like, the episode was just Marvel Zombies, pretty much. Like, Marvel heroes, like Scarlet Witch, Captain America, they were, like, zombie variations, essentially. And it's just about this scattered crew of Avengers, essentially, that are undergoing the zombie apocalypse, which is pretty crazy. And they decided to take that idea and run with it, and they gave it a whole show. I believe that this was announced, though, however, back in 2021, so to see it finally go underway and look to be released in this new year of 2024 is very much quite exciting, although it's said that this overall show is only said to have about 4 episodes. We did have some other new reveals, so however, about Marvel Zombies, from Kamala Khan actress Iman Vellani, saying that her character of Miss Marvel actually looks to be like one of the leads of the show, which looks to be really awesome. This year, all being said, guys, this here is the overview of all the new upcoming Marvel MCU shows releasing in the new year, with Echo releasing on January 9th, all 5 episodes dropping all at once, X-Men 97, the animated show, releasing early of 2024, Agatha Coven of Chaos releasing fall 2024, Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, renamed from Spider-Man Freshman Year, is simply a TBD for this year, Eyes of Wakanda, a TBD for this year, and Marvel Zombies, a TBD of this year. This year, all being said, guys, I would love to hear all of your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What are you guys looking forward to seeing most in the new year with Marvel, specifically with their Disney Plus releases and their overall shows, but also like their movies as well? I would love to hear what you guys are all thinking in the comments down below. Thanks so much for watching today's video. Of course, this has been Unofficial MCU. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a great one. Peace out.